Guys, welcome back. We are on Black Powder Courtesy. Gotta give a ship yet. Still on sketchy with the details, but I can't remember which ones.
You go ahead. I have something I should do.
I forgot.
I'll put it off if that's what you want, but I need a reason.
It's nothing really. I'm sure we have plenty to do, and I don't want to interrupt too much.
Okay. I forgot about that.
Enter if you must.
I think we looked at everything.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
It appears so.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarcomech, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
If you dislike Kirkwall so much, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal.
It's not an answer.
You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
My welcome to the city was not so different from yours.
And yet you suffer it.
It's an opportunity to make a real difference.
Karisten are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. Could not this entire city benefit from that certainty? How else will you know when you have made a real difference?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
Why aren't you more concerned about her supporters?
Our enemies strike from shadow because they cannot stand before us. This is not a revelation. And it doesn't matter. I am not here to fight. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's been a long time.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
That is not the understanding of city leaders and their supporters.
Let them rot. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarcomech. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
That's an Oxman ready to charge. The Viscount should know.
Yeah. Oh, we got a bunch of companions. Now updated. Okay.
I have something for you. Ooh, what's this?
Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you with a dozen sailors in attendance.
You tease. I'm sure there isn't. It is a worthy goal to work towards, however. Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Okay. There's my Varric.
Hawk, I've got some news. And maybe you should be sitting down for this. Or drunk. Or both.
Varric, whatever you have to tell me, it'll be fine.
I know. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravane, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Was he staying in Hightown, or just passing through?
If my information is good, and it's always good, he has a house there. Which gives us a good shot at having a word with my dear sweet brother.
How are you holding up, Varric?
You're asking about me? Carver would still be here if it weren't for Bartrand. He has to answer for that. I have to set this right. As much as that's possible.
Would Bartrand really risk coming back here?
I think we both know by now that Bartrand would risk anything for money. There's a much better market here for that trinket he stole. And all his contacts are in Kirkwall.
We need some answers from your brother.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
Those Kunari are still waiting for a ship. Can you believe it? What's it been now? 4 years? At least.
Okay. Give me one moment. My alarm went off and I have to go, do something quick. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's try this again. And there's something at our estate.
Welcome home, Miss Eyre. Another message came while you were away. It's on your desk.
Okay, thank you. From Masha. Monsieur Hawk, I wanted to thank you for helping my brother. I worry about what the Templars will do to Karen, but it's what he wants. He is grateful for you to defend him before Sir Colin. Thank you from both of us. Marsha. Okay.
You should do something about your locks.
Let's finish this! One less to worry about. Go for the face! I'll kill you if you don't kill me before Take me! I stand for all of us.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Let's head down here. Make sure we pick up any stuff that we can sell.
That's enough! You! On time! Now you fall! We walk away, but don't get full of yourself.
It's a good way of looking at it, Aveline. These by far are my favorite companions. The Law and Order, the Fun Fusey, and the chesty, hairy dwarf, who has my sense of humor.
Face me! I stand for all of us! One less to worry about. Get back!
I can't take credit for all of this.
Come on, anytime you want to work.
You do get results, don't you?
We try, Varric. We try. So it's a Monday. Let's go ahead and talk what we can expect. I'll talk more in DAI2 or DAI2. Yeah. Anyway, so basically,
Evening, Captain.
I have to work today. I did a
Ask for the Hunter Horn Special. You'll be glad you did.
wow. Thoughts very much interrupted. Nothing in there. So anyway, what to
Evening,
expect
Captain.
is I'm going to try to do DAI and this one today and have them scheduled in to load because my computer has a hard time loading them up into YouTube when I am trying to load multiple things together, which is not uncommon, but hey, it still works. So we'll do that, and then we'll also go ahead and do the DAI as well and get that scheduled. And then tomorrow I have off, which should go pretty smoothly.
Good.
And if I have time, we will load up another Horizon Zero Dawn, just so that we're continuing with that. I have been working on something for The Sims.
Calm at the moment. That's enough!
But I just can't get it to my liking, so it's going to be quite a bit before that comes out. How are you doing, Varric? Stuck in the corner? Okay, a note of Arl Foreshadow. Readings for Endless Days by the Coming Fire. Evelyn Disfelice through a method Gracchus. Translations to Winter, interesting. Perforation theory, walk the dream, worrying. Good walls make good neighbors, also properties. Of locks and language. It's right was wrong. Whoops, indeed. The Queen. Popular. Get one before they're gone. Timely talking. The art of reveal. Irrelevant. Some take steps by two and speak as such. Okay. So anyway, then I'll probably try to do as much recording Tuesday, and if we get time, we'll do the Horizon Zero. I am planning on doing it for Wednesday, recording it and at least getting some edited so that they can drop.
This house looks abandoned.
I don't get it. My sources saw people making deliveries here just a week ago. This looks like it's been empty for months.
This is still our best lead. We might find something that'll take us to Bartrand.
My thoughts exactly. So that's how you greet your brother, is it, Bartrand? Fine. Say hello, Bianca.
Okay. That's already on.
Tear you apart! Don't give him an inch! That was the beauty of a shot! Better luck in the next flight. Let's stand! You're gonna regret sons of bitches! Let's stand, you sons of bitches! That was the beauty of a shot! Better luck in the next one! I'll take you all! You wanna beat me?
Come on, Varric.
I think I got blood on my coat.
Oh, Varric. Please forgive me, my brother. I was just jealous of you. How could I ever compete with you for Mother's love?
You're strong and handsome, and so very smart. What?
Why lie now about this? What have you to gain?
What do you want from me? I broke in, I found my brother, and it was awkward. Family business.
No. I think there's more to it.
Fine. You want the gory details? I'll give you the gory details.
Anyway, Wednesday I gotta work and I got Halloween stuff to do. Yeah. Oops. I do not want you. I want my own character.
These corpses aren't even stiff yet, Hawk. Somebody's been in here today. What did my brother do to these men? They were completely out of their heads.
Yep. I can't go there. I have to go here.
That side seems to be healthy.
You think so? What do we do that is actually healthy? Curious minds want to know. As you step into it, is
Not the brightest thing you could have done. Bianca, you think that was beautiful.
Someone's left a surprise here for us. Easy as pie.
Thank you, Varric.
Go down! Now you fall!
Come on. I guess not.
If we kill them, we get that stuff!
Oh, that one worked. Oh, crap. Oh, anything in here? A crate. Back out here. Crate. Okay.
Bertrand, what have you done?
Good question. And then we'll record as much as we can. Take care of that for me, please.
Varric? Is that you? Praise the ancestors.
Hold up. I know this man. He's Bartrand Stewart. Hugin, what happened here?
Varric, your brother.
That statue he brought out of the deep roads. Bartrand said it sang to him, even after he sold it. I've been hiding in here, but the guards, they're like crazed animals. I didn't dare go past them. Everyone in this house has gone mad.
What did he do to the guard to turn them to this?
He's been forcing them to eat lyrium. Some of the servants, he cut pieces off them while they were still alive. He says he's trying to help them hear the song. Please stop him.
Bartrand's not exactly a nice guy, but this doesn't sound like my brother.
You said he sold the statue. To who?
I don't know. It's why we came back to Kirkwall. He was already starting to rant about the sodding idol and his singing. On his better days, he hated the thing. Wanted to get rid of it. But the minute it was gone, he got worse.
I haven't seen anyone alive in here except for guards. What happened to the rest of the staff?
I don't know what Bartrand did to them. By the ancestors, the sounds coming from his study. They're dead by now. I hope.
What do you mean you hope they're dead?
Just whoever, whatever you find in that room. Varric, give them a merciful death.
Everything will be all right. You're safe now.
I wish I believed that, human. Bartrand took the servants and locked himself inside the study. No one's come out for days. And those sodding lunatics just keep prowling the halls.
Then we go in after him. Come on, Hawk. Let's finish this.
Yes, sir. They're powering down. Sing the song for me. Where'd you go?
Go down!
I'll set you like a pig!
Now you fall! I'll deal with this. I got what you need right here!
I can't hear it anymore. I just need to hear the song again. Just for a minute. Stop saying that! I know I shouldn't have sold the idol to that woman. It was a mistake! A mistake.
Bartrand, get a hold of yourself. Do you know where you are? Do you know what you've done?
Varric, you'll help me, won't you, little brother? Help me find it again. You were always a good one.
Help you? Bartrand, you left me to die. You left all your men to die. And for what? Some trinket? Look at yourself. Look at what you've done to the men and women who served you. Where's your nobility, brother? Where's your dwarven honor?
He doesn't look so good. I'm not sure he even knows we're here.
I didn't come here just to leave without telling my brother he's a filthy nuglicker and demanding some answers. Why'd you do it, Bartrand? Were you already crazy before we even went into the deep roads? Or was it all the statue?
Idol, not a statue. It wants to be worshipped. It wants me. It wants me back. She stole it from me. For this.
Who did you sell the idol to, Bartrand?
She glittered like the sun, but her heart was ice. She will not feed it, not like I did.
Bartrand was a bastard when he sealed us in the deep roads. But he wasn't a madman.
Bloody ancestors. Why bring me this close and still nothing? For 3 years, all I've wanted is to look him in the eye and get his answers. Why he abandoned us in that Tig. what any of this was for. I guess there's nothing he could say that would make it right.
He's beyond any healer's skill. Make it quick and end his suffering.
Right. Still going to feel good pulling that trigger. Oh. Oh. Ah. Come on. I don't want to look at this place anymore.
Sorry, Bartrand. Sorry, Varric. To both of you. New armor. Excuse me. Didn't mean to do that so loudly. The Overseers was a nickname given to Magister Claudian Veteris, the last and perhaps most notorious of all those assigned to Marion Jeststone Quarry outside of Kirkwall, now known as locally as the Bone Pit. The Magister was known for his satanic cruelty. His malevolent social experiments were designed to make an example of those who disobeyed him. Veridus even noted that feeding slaves to his pet dragonlings was little more than they deserved. The slaves revolted in 25 Ancient put an end to the Overseer. He was assaulted by the mobs of slaves who stripped his enchanter robes and threw Veridus into the bone pit to feast upon his draglings. What became of his robes during all the chaos is unknown, but it assumes they remain in Kirkwall. From Kirkwall, the City of Chains, by Brother Jim TV, 924 Dragon. Okay. The other outfit that we have is far more better. Okay. We're alright then. I believe there's some additional things in here. Or was it in this room? Not in this room. Everything froze there. Alright. Come on. Computer wants to be crazy. Let's head out.
Something on your mind, Varric?
I should thank you for your help with my brother. He deserved to die after what happened to Carver, but I couldn't have gone through with that on my own. He was never what you'd call nice, or pleasant, or hygienic. But he was my only brother.
He was obviously suffering. You spared him a lot of misery.
I hope you're right. I don't know if surface dwarves go back to the stone, or hang around singing hymns with Andraste, or what. I just hope wherever he is now, Bartrand stays out of trouble.
Any idea what really went on with him and that statue?
Well, the thing must be cursed. I don't know if it's magic, or demons, or the bile of the ancestors, but I think curse about covers it. If we're lucky, whoever he sold it to had the damn thing melted down for scrap.
If you're worried about it, we could ask one of the priests to pray for him.
I'm pretty sure any decent priest who prays for Bartrand would burst into flames. Anyway, thank you. I'll keep looking into who bought that blighted statue. At the very least, they need to be warned about what happened.
Sounds good. Alright. So we're not going into Dupree's at this moment. Ooh. Where are you? There you are.
That's enough! There! So much blood.
And there's gonna be more.
Go down! Is everyone all right?
Yeah. Okay, we're not leaving quite yet. I'll take it. Where? Where? This way. Gotcha.
You can't let my you go through me.
There we go.
If we kill them, we get their stuff. Who's next?
What? We gonna make it this time? Oh, we're gonna make it. Okay. Oh, itch. Open up. And here we go.
Victory.
That's how it's done.
How about you? I could beat you in my sleep. Face me. I stand for all of us.
Perfect. All right. Is there anything up here? Any goodies? Any goodies? No, just because it said goodies doesn't mean treat works. Oh, let's see here. This way. So let me see here. Talk to him. And we're gonna finish that one. And I believe he's in the docks. Am I going the right way now? Yeah. Okay. Hello, Sketch.
The Screaming Mage. You have a lot of enemies.
More than I knew. My reputation precludes me. Take my advice, friend. Stay away from storytellers. Never know what they'll say.
Very funny. As we have a storyteller in. Nice. Still got a question mark there. Well, exclamation mark, I guess. Should move you right there. Alright. So now, I'm going here.
I removed another bunch of lowlifes.
Good on you, Sarah Hawk. We friends are indeed friends of yours.
Hello, Martin. I saw a few things for you.
You have got to hear this, Hawk. There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion at midnight on the sacred ground of the Chantry.
Strange that people would get such an idea out of the blue.
I may have embellished a detail or two here and there. A little.
A little.
Added a few things that didn't happen. For pacing, you understand. Just don't be surprised if people seem in awe.
What compels you to spin these ridiculous tales?
I love the sound of my own voice. And I'm a compulsive liar. Honestly, I don't know. It's just something I do. There's power in stories, though. That's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last. Might as well be mine.
Might as well be.
I find it hard to believe you're spreading these stories without getting something in return.
Well, that just shows what you know, Hawk. The stories are their own reward. You really need to see the look on someone's face when I tell them you ripped the arms off an ogre. Just once.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be the main character in these tall tales of yours?
There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawk. It's like alchemy. 1 part down to earth, 1 part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods. You let that percolate through a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got your hero.
And exactly how many taverns have heard this particular story?
I only frequent the nice ones. Where it goes afterward is anybody's guess. You're beautiful, deadly, and hang out with fantastic dwarves. It would be a crime if people didn't talk about you. Anyway, I'll quit exaggerating before it goes to your head.
Too late. Alright. So that's good. That goes through the main plot.
Beating to fighting is a lot less complex.
Oh, speaking of. I love that outfit. Speaking of.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
You like the shiny? For the moment.
I like the shiny. Do you like the shiny? I like the shiny. I love you, Sandal. Besides Varric, Sandal, and Dagna. Oh, well, and Scarlet Harding. Favorite dwarves ever. Ogren wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that great either. I'm just saying. Oh, why did I go in there?
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
The Qunari were blameless.
Right. A mad elf, pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Keep the worst of them off his back, and it'll be all right.
But that is the problem. It has already escalated, despite your efforts. A shame.
What happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing, almost literally, from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Bran. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will cost all of us.
Let's talk to you.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
Has anyone reported this to the Qunari?
Maker, no. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant. He'll find out soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
The Arishok is growing violent. He might want an excuse to end this peace.
I suspect that if the Arishok wanted to take over, he simply would. For all we fear that heretical Qun of his, its demands have done more to keep him in check than any of our efforts. Besides, would Qunari stoop to trickery? There is no precedent, but there is unfortunate evidence of influence on our side.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing.
The Qunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Qunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Qunari from his weapon.
I'm sure you have suspicions about what happened.
My concerns are well-founded. This could not have escaped the notice of the city guard. Unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Got to be.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny as it is.
Alright. So this is where we're gonna end it.
Find it.
Feels like family.
Alright guys. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.